Sarah and Vinnie on Alice at 97.3.
All right, beautiful people, Alice Radio. Here is your review of the humongous movie coming out this week, Jupiter Ascending. The movie's been done for 2 years. It cost $200 million to make, and they're finally releasing it. It's Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum, Sean Bean, and directed by the Wachowskis. They're the people that did The Matrix.
Oh.
You know, these guys...
So the expectation is high.
High! So high!
I've never seen any...
200 mil.
Any filmmakers manage to pull a couple of $100 million out of financiers every time they make a film, and they have no hit movies except for the Matrix films.
That's right.
But the Matrix were big.
Right.
Yeah, but everything they've done since then has been a colossal flop.
Cloud Atlas,
Every
horrible.
single one. Even the Speed Racer movie.
Speed Racer, unwatchable.
Every single one.
So normally right here, I sort of tell you what the film is about, but, you know, I'd like to go to the studio audience, which is Sarah and Vinnie and Bryn. Do you have any idea what this movie's about?
Well, from the trailer, I gleaned that we did not evolve on this planet. We evolved somewhere else. There are other humans in the universe. And that they put us here, and now it's been 20,000 years or something, and it turns out that Mila Kunis isn't just some regular girl. She's actually some kind of princess from another universe, and she's got to step up and fulfill her role, or this other guy is going to kill everyone on Earth. He's some kind of rival prince. That's what I think.
That is sort of close.
It's actually awesome.
Yeah, you're 60% there.
Oh. What am I missing?
So this is the description they want us to use.
All right.
A young, destitute caretaker. By the way, she's not a caretaker. She's a toilet cleaner. Mila Kunis is a toilet cleaner. That's
And I
all
couldn't
you
get
see her
past the
do.
fact that she was cleaning toilets, but she was in full makeup.
I'm pimped out
Looking
cleaning
great
toilets.
in full
Well, you
makeup.
never know when some prince is going to walk into the toilet room.
It's not going to be a prince, I promise you
She
that.
gets targeted by a ruthless son of a powerful family that live on a planet, and she teams up with a genetically engineered warrior to stop the tyrant's reign. Does that make any sense? Of course it doesn't.
It's great.
Marcus, let's start with the positive. How beautiful was this movie?
Well, you know, it looks great.
How cool were the costumes and the makeup?
Everything about it looked great.
How were the special effects?
Repeating, everything about it looked great.
Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum, Sean Bean, would you say these are
They
all
looked
very
great.
good actors?
Yeah, they're good actors, sure.
How was the film?
Movie sucked.
What?
Sucked.
Bad.
I'm so sorry to hear it. I was like, oh, that's right up my alley.
It's a sci-fi. Listen, you know what? One of the as we were walking up the theater, I was saying this. One of the things I noticed about a lot of these new sci-fi films is they all kind of want to take that Star Wars angle where they create this entire new universe and they create this new language and they create. It's really difficult to pull that stuff off. And one of the great things about Star Wars, yes, the special effects for the time were great, but it really was focused on that story and those characters, and you gave it him about those characters. Here is a movie where I could see them sitting around going, you know what, that's good, but I need to see more people flying around on gravity skates. That's what I need to see. And more fights. And the fight scenes are super long, and so you never really get a chance to care about anything that happens to anybody. Literally don't buy a single thing about this movie. Nothing. The Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum thing. Did you, Hooman? I didn't feel any chemistry with these guys at all.
Not at all. You know, a good description of this film is Twilight meets Guardian of the Galaxy meets Men in Black. It's a combo of the worst parts of those three films.
Oh, but those are all good films.
Twilight was a good movie?
I liked it.
Sure about that?
I've seen worse movies.
Oh, that's,
And Guardians of the Galaxy was great.
Yep.
And was the Men in Black was great.
Yep.
Yeah, but take the worst parts of those movies, combine them, and you've got Jupiter Ascending. So, Marcus, in this film, Mila Kunis cleans toilets for a living, and then we discover she's not just important, she's the queen of the universe.
She owns the Earth. She's inheriting
owns
the Earth.
And she's the queen of the universe, and at the end of the film, she's cleaning toilets. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, it's like that person who wins the lottery and decides, you know what, I don't want to quit this job.
I want to clean toilets
I
for
want
the
to
rest
keep
of my
on working.
life. There you
I'm
go.
the best toilet cleaner
That's where I saw
on
it.
this planet.
Let's talk about Channing Tatum.
Let's talk about Channing
He looks
Tatum.
like a Vulcan, but he's really a werewolf, but he's got wings.
He's angel, human,
He's
wolf.
an angelic werewolf
Yeah.
who's half human. Did that work for you, Marcus? An angelic werewolf who's a human?
Listen, I'm willing to suspend belief for anything as long as the movie is good, but the movie... As soon as you realize this thing sucks, nothing works for you.
Should you see this movie in 3D? Will that help?
Nope. Nope, not at all. Nothing saves it. This is one of the worst movies I've seen in the last 5 years.
Oh, I'm so sorry to
Just
hear that.
awful.
Sum it
Brutal
all
film.
up. Let me just say this. From our resource.
I like Channing.
I like Mila.
I like Mila too.
I like Sean Bean.
I definitely like Sean Bean.
From our research, we've learned that Jupiter Ascending was originally supposed to be a trilogy. When do you think part 2 and 3 are coming out?
The only thing that may save this film is how it does overseas. I don't expect it to do super well here in the U.S., but nobody really cares about the U.S. market anymore. It's all about the overseas dollar. So you could see a sequel if it does well.
At the end of the day, costume, special effects, even cinematography are not enough to make a good film. With that being
Never
said, I
is.
can only give it one Persian rug, $200 million.
Down the toilet.
It's a movie.
And they waited 2 years to release it.
They were getting cold feet after it was done. Like, oh my God, look at this thing. I'm going to give it 1/2 Aussie.
Oh, man.
It's
One of
less than a movie.
One of the worst films I've seen in years.